where do I begin? Honestly, it's just been so long. Like, so long. And I know I say the same thing. I haven't, so like just my luck, as I'm getting ready to record, both of my cameras are dead. So I'm on my phone. So hopefully the quality is just as good as it is on my camera. But, okay, my iPad is gonna die too. Everything's dead. So, it's January, and that would make a year living in LA. But I don't live in LA anymore. Well, technically I don't live in LA anymore. So some of you know, some of you don't, but I picked up all of my things and I came back to Atlanta. Not very happy about it, but I'm here. So I'm just taking it one day at a time and trying to make the best out of it. Honestly, I moved back to Atlanta. I was persuaded to move back to Atlanta. My grandparents are getting a little older and I'm the only grandson. I made the decision based on other people's needs, not basically what I necessarily wanted for my life. Thinking about them getting older and I am the only grandson, they knew for a fact I wasn't going to Michigan, so that was out of the question. Me moving to Atlanta, it's like an hour flight from Michigan. It's a 12-hour drive, it can be done in a day. LA is like a day and a half, well, I don't know how far drive is from Michigan. I know from Atlanta it's like a day and a half. The flight from Michigan to LA, I know that is like 4.5, 5 hours. And there's no direct flights from Grand Rapids to LA, which is too much for them because they're getting older, which I understand. Will I live in Atlanta forever? No. I'm kind of just taking it one day at a time, honestly. I don't know. I feel like I can just adapt anywhere I'm at because that's what I had to do all my life. Like I always transfer schools and we moved households and, so it's easy for me to adapt. I definitely miss LA. I definitely feel like I didn't get to accomplish everything that I wanted to, but people have made some good points that LA is not going anywhere and I can always go back, but I do still have my apartment out there, which I'm subleasing, so to keep that on the hush, I'm taking it one day at a time just to see, how things are. In August, we'll revisit and see if, things are going the way I want them to, or if I just want to, pack up and send my things back to LA, because I would have somewhere to go. Okay, so let's go back. For the year that I was in LA, I feel like I've done so much, and I really don't even have like a full list. I have one, but it's on my phone, so I can't really go through that list, but that was a list I made 6 months ago probably not even that long. Probably when I was going to New Orleans and everything, like I was making a list to do my, it was 6 months because I was doing my 6-month update living in LA. But, I've been to a lot of concerts. I went to go see Money Long. I went to see LMA. I've seen Lizzo. I've seen Jhené Aiko. I've seen Jasmine Sullivan. I've been to a lot of, things in LA. Like, I really enjoyed my time there. I met some really cool people that I miss dearly and people that, really made an impact on my life. Living there for only a year. Yeah. It's crazy to sit back and think about it. I also bought myself a new car. I bought this, I don't even remember the year. It was like but it was a 2-door, 2-seater Mercedes-Benz, like convertible. And I had it for like 2-3 months. I love the car. I love that car. And one day I was leaving work at what was like 2:30 in the morning. So I worked at a restaurant late night, like restaurant bar / club. And somebody hit me and totaled my car. The airbag came out. I was just grateful to walk away, without being injured. I did go to the hospital that night because I wasn't sure if I was injured or not because the airbags came out. He hit me pretty hard, and I was still with it, but I was like, I don't know, let's just see. Went to the hospital, sat in there all night for them to tell me nothing was wrong, but better safe than sorry. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I've done a lot in LA. I've moved into my apartment, and I adopted another animal. I'm just kidding. I do have a puppy. His name is Jiggy. He's a Frenchie. I started and finished my real estate courses, and I was studying for my state test in California. Now I have to start all over for Georgia because real estate is really what I want to do. I worked in, restaurants, bartending, all that for way too long, and I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. I'm proud of myself for actually completing it, but I don't feel like I completed it because I didn't take the state test. But I did do all of my online coursework to qualify to take the state test. So now I have to do that over in Georgia. But yeah, I mean, let's really get into some things because I really feel as if I have kind of given up on my goals and the things that I want for myself. I want just say my grandparents, like my whole family, like my mom, my sister, everybody but Gabby was like, but it's ghetto in Atlanta. I'm like, okay. And now everybody is like able to carry guns without even like having a license to carry. I think it just has to be registered. So now all these like young 18, 19-year-olds walking around with guns, shooting each other just for the hell of it. I mean, I really do miss LA. I feel like I was considering everybody else. And also with going into real estate, with somebody offering to set you up in a house and stuff like that, you can't really pass it up. And I'm blessed to have someone in my life to offer that to me. I never expected it. I was gonna get myself a house regardless, but it's like, it's advancing me in the real estate world and just in life. For that, I'm very grateful for. My grandpa, he got my back all day, every day, and I am very grateful to have him. I would love for him to have that same energy with me living in California, but it was a no for him. None of my family were like, oh, you're just too far. I mean, I get it, but it's just a flight away. But my grandparents are getting older, and that's kind of hard on them. So, yeah. So here we are in Atlanta. But since I've been in Atlanta, I'm still waiting for I'm living out of a suitcase, basically. Not necessarily. I've unpacked my suitcase, but I've only have a suitcase and a carry-on worth of stuff for me and my animals. You all know Yin, my cat. I still have her. She's sitting here staring me down right now. And Jiggy, my Frenchie. My car was shipped, but I'm still waiting on my truck with all of my dishes and my TV stands, my TVs, all of my actual clothes and shoes. So I'm kind of just having to make it work with what I got for now.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
I just got hired at a job. I'm not gonna say where, but I have a job now. I just did all my background and drug screening and things like that. Yeah, I mean, everything's fallen into place, but it's just not where I really want to be. So you comment below, what would you have done? Would you have stayed in LA to a place where you always wanted to live and wanted to start and build your life? Or would you have come back to Atlanta for the comfort and sanity of your family and to be closer to family? The way I see it is, I want to be in LA, but I have to consider my family. And LA is not going anywhere, and I can always go back, but make the best of it here, I guess. I'm just taking it one day at a time. The first week I was here, I was I was really beating myself up. Like, I was stressing myself out. But yeah, I mean, since I moved back, I kind of feel like I wouldn't mind living in like New York. I like big cities. So I would want to live in like New York, or ultimately I would love to live in London. But if my family didn't want me living in LA, I know for a fact they're not going to be happy about me moving to London. So I will say, when I was living in Atlanta previously, I had like goals for myself. But I got comfortable because I was working, I was making money. You know, I had a circle of friends, and, you know, I got comfortable. I wasn't pushing myself to be uncomfortable and accomplish the things that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to do real estate. I waited until I moved to California to pursue it. Why? I got comfortable. I want to like hang around different people. Nothing against my friends that I do have. I still hang around with them as well, but, you know, I want to meet new people, and people who, you know, are going to elevate me, and people who, you know, got more than what I got going on. You know, like business owners and real estate agents and stuff, people I can learn from and grow from. I do learn and grow from the friends that I do have. So I know all my friends are sensitive. And I'm like, well, I'm not saying that. But I just want to update y'all and kind of give y'all an idea of where I'm at. I also have footage from when I was in New York for Rolling Loud, this evening. So I'll probably throw that in as well on my channel. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this video much longer than what it is. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. Thank you for all of my loyal subscribers. I'm gonna get a lot more from me content-wise, and I'm also gonna be doing more content on TikTok as well. So stay tuned, and it's the new year. I hope everybody has a blessed new year, and I hope everybody has a lot of goals for themselves. Write them down, cross them out as you accomplish them, and yeah, it's a new year and we on new levels. So get right or get left. But I'll see y'all in the next video, and thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and bye.
The creator, the executive producer, the showrunner. Give it up for Ramala Muhammad! Okay, so my resting heart rate after that.
Get in it.
Peace, love, and happiness.
All in the things that you didn't say, that made it so clear to me. I'm feeling far away. Said it's all in the things that you didn't say. Too busy hiding anyway. I'm okay. All the things you didn't. Blue shades, I'm seeing different things to what you say. You missed a couple things.
And I don't see much, and I done seen these bitches dancing for their life. Where is the money? Thank you. All right, DJ, let's try this again.